And like, this is so intimidating and scary for you guys to be standing here. I literally have
But you went there. It's a peace rally. And you went to that rally to debate them. And when they didn't give you the content you were looking for, you started crying about how intimidating these 18-year-olds at the peace rally are. What kind of planet are we living in?
We've been seeing all over the news all the craziness that's happening on college campuses, especially at UCLA. So I decided to come here for myself. Do you mind if I interview?
I'm not going to talk to media.
Excuse me, do you guys want to tell me what's going on here?
No, sorry. I'm not letting any media.
What is this music? Like, what? Bro, Montana, you're like 34 years old. Like, what are you, afraid of a bunch of 18-year-old college students? Like, what's happening here? So scary. Look at this dramatic danger music, dude. Bro, you're like 37.
Okay, we were just standing outside, just trying to... Are we allowed to ask you guys a few questions about it? A lot of us just don't feel comfortable.
I can direct you to media liaison.
We're not gonna interview with you today. Not gonna engage with people that are gonna be pushing us.
Never seen anything like this in my life.
No, agitators aren't allowed.
Talk to one of our media.
They won't speak to me. No one will speak to me.
There's a desk over there with media.
I've spoken to them. They won't speak to me.
Well, then we can try again.
I'm so proud of these students, man. They're so good. They're so good. It's like, yeah, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you couldn't cut propaganda. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to. How about this? I don't want to debate the ongoing genocide with you. You know what I mean? What is this? What is this attitude that so many people have where it's like, oh, yeah, dude, if you're out there putting your body on the line, then you should get doxxed. You should literally have to debate me. It's so entitled. It's so unimaginably entitled. No, I'm not going to make content for you, you weirdo. As with pundits and politicians, recent message from university leaders condemn hostility towards Jews to the exclusion of other forms of prejudice on campus. It's not really a surprise to me that the colleagues saw the Palestine flag being torn off of this house this past Friday. God, I mean, one slip, dude. One slip. And then it's like, wow, look at how anti-Semitic this wall is. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Apparently the police were right there watching this too. Of course they were. Keep watching that video. It gets more insane.
Tried, and this lady specifically is telling me I'm an agitator.
Don't engage agitators in this.
I'm just trying to understand what you're protesting. For some reason, no one from your guys' team will let you guys speak.
and I don't know why
I see some Hasanabi heads in there.
And like, this is so intimidating and scary for you guys to be standing here. I literally have walked around for the past 2 hours just
What? Yo, she's crying. Bruh. I'm in awe of your vulnerability. Bro. A whole ass 37-year-old woman went to a UCLA encampment, a pro-Palestinian encampment, couldn't get a video off that she was desperately trying to, and then she turns around and starts crying. That's insane. You won't give me content. Shut up. What is wrong with you? Yo, this is literally mental illness. That's it. This is a demonstration of mental illness, bro. That's it. There's nothing better to...
Hi, guys.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord. What? Oh my God.
just asking peaceful questions like, what's going on here today? Why are you guys here? And no one can speak to me. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is funny. I genuinely wanted to learn from you. And I wish we could have ended in a hug. That's actually what I hoped from this. That's my dream from all of this, that we could understand each other.
Yeah, sure. Okay, sure, bud. Sure. Yeah. The f out of here, dude. Get out of here. Why does this, dude? White women tears are way too powerful. Way too powerful. Look at this. Every single person in the comments is like, oh my God, I love you, Montana. I love you. I'm so horny for you, Montana. Yuval Mans on IG has some words on this fragility. That's awesome. Listen, if you are pro-Israel, the sense of entitlement is weird, okay? The sense of entitlement that you get, the sense of entitlement you have is like so nutty to me. Where it's like, no, I'm sorry, you have to debate me. Okay? Are you serious, chatters? Hannah Montana? It's just literally like, God, it's so awesome. Imagine it's like a gray name that you can see in person, and then the gray name starts crying when you're like, dude, off. Actually, off. I'm so intimidated. I'm so scared that you won't debate me. Like, you, dude.
So as you guys all know, since the 7th, I've been incredibly strong and fearless, honestly. And I've, went to Israel, and I've shown up at all the rallies.
So fearless. Oh, she's so strong.
And protests and post every day. And I'm not scared of anything. And I don't let anything get to me. And I'm strong for myself, for my family, for all of you. But today at UCLA really, really got to me. To see all these people being so brainwashed and really be like a cult. It was a full cult there. They're camping out. And when I ask them peacefully and nicely, why are they here and what are they protesting and what message do they want to get out to the world, I was extremely kind and nice, and I took all of my Israel Jewish jewelry off and literally was just trying to learn and understand. They all sounded like robots, and they would just say, you have to talk to our media liaison. We won't speak to you. We don't speak to intruders. We don't speak to perpetrators. We don't speak to violators. Or I forgot the exact words that they kept calling.
It's agitator, man. A counter protester. Agitator. That's what you are. You're there to agitate.
I have it on film. And I literally was so nice, just trying to understand them and ask them why they are there. And they couldn't speak to me. And then finally they barricaded me. They had like 50 students.
They barricaded you? No, they didn't. They literally, bro, it's like having a conversation with a person who is hallucinating. Every time you talk to someone who's defending Israel, like, you have to literally deal with like an unrestricted amount of insanity that is just like coming out of their analysis. I know the level of mental illness is so out of control where it's like you walk to the encampment, they didn't let you into the encampment, nobody barricaded you, they simply told you go talk to the media liaison. The media liaison correctly said, no, we're not doing any interviews, thank you. And then she started crying and saying how scary and intimidating it is. And it's like, you are just in a perpetual state of victimhood. You are hysterical. He's yelling again. I am yelling again. Just got kicked out of the anti-Zionism encampment for, you guessed it, being white. Yeah. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, you don't have to go there, especially because like protest in general is done to be disruptive, to make demands of the government. Like, you don't have to counter protest in this situation. Like, Nazis will protest on college campuses, and of course people will launch a defense against that, right, in the form of a counter protest. And that's perfectly valid because Nazi presence on campus and those kinds of protests on campus are done in an effort to spark fear in all marginalized people, in the hearts of, obviously, in the hearts and minds of the Jewish student body, all that stuff, right? But when someone is protesting against the American government or against the college investing into corporations that are funding and facilitating an ongoing genocide of the Palestinian population, when you go there to counter protest, you're literally like, I'm here representing the American state and the nuclear, very militant apartheid state of Israel that is currently conducting a genocide. I'm here to counter protest at the behest of a genocide. I want more genocide to happen. There's just no moment where you turn around and think to yourself, like, maybe what I'm doing is like pretty crazy. I love how she mentioned that she took off her Jewish stuff because it shows protesters didn't kick her out because they're just anti-Semitic. Yeah. It doesn't matter. She will still run that line anyway. You're wrong, Hasanabi. My great grandparents who fled Poland from in the 30s told me on their deathbed before they passed, being annoying at a protest and not getting attention is exactly like the Holocaust. Jesus. Yeah. It's just so crazy because, like, as I've mentioned time and time again, like, I'm a leftist, dude. All of my goats are Jewish. You know what I mean? So many iconic revolutionary figures. Like, Jewish people are at the forefront of social justice historically. So to see people just like representing values that are diametrically opposed to Jewish culture, Jewish history, like Jewish radical action, Jewish revolutionary action, it makes no sense. Yeah, Karl Marx, Rosa Luxemburg, Einstein, like, it's so strange, dude. It is so weird. It just doesn't make any sense. I thought Marx was a self-hating Jew. I mean, he was definitely not super fond of Judaism, but he is Jewish. Told him Einstein was a socialist that turned down the presidency of Israel and they'll call you a liar. I mean, it's all of that is true. Einstein would be considered an anti-Zionist by today's metrics with the shit that he was writing about, like the early formation of Likud, which was like Irgun and Haganah and all the Zionist militancy early on. Anyway,
come with their arms around each other, all fully covered and staring at me, and they wouldn't let me even walk by, even though it's public property, and they wouldn't even let me walk by.
In the words of Karl Marx, Africa was a warren for the commercial hunting of black skins. As a South African, how do you handle so much naivete in the West? Lemafayao. Wait, what?
And I literally tried to have a conversation with them saying, I'm really trying to learn and understand you guys. Please tell me. They started barricading me and wouldn't let me go and said if I walked into them that they were going to physically stop me from going. And I didn't want anything to get violent. Again, I was.
Einstein was very racist towards Chinese people, though. Yeah, that's why the theory of relativity is actually counter-revolutionary. And in the and honestly, in the struggle sessions, everyone that was teaching that counter-revolutionary garbage deserved to get a beating. Okay, like in the opening of the three-body problem.
Wasn't there to cause any stress or harm. I literally was trying to learn and understand. And for the first time ever, I broke down. And
I love her being like, yeah, these guys are all brainwashed. They're a cult, and I'm trying to learn from them
in front of them. And I'm so mad at myself for doing that. But I just was staring at them in their eyes, and I couldn't understand how they could be so brainwashed. And some of them were truly evil. And it's just so sad.
Israel defenders doing the thing I hate the most, as you guys know, being a debate pervert in real life, and also hitting the just curious notes. Like, you are a bridge troll, okay? You are just an online troll IRL. You're literally, it is the most annoying thing you can do. It is so goddamn frustrating. I don't even know how I would deal with that in the real world. I don't know how I would deal with that. It's just like, oh, you won't debate me? Oh, you won't let me cut propaganda? Oh, well, I just wanted to personally learn about your perspective. Oh, you're a cult. You're brainwashed. Oh my God. No wonder Dvorstany's entire community loves dick riding Israel. It's just like a bunch of sociopathic debate perverts, nihilistic edgelords running around being like, I'm just curious. Why do you love Hamas so much? I'm just curious. Like, that's not a question. That's an accusation. And it's a conversation that I can't have with you because you're insane. Like, we're not operating on the same moral boundaries. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I mean about fascist propaganda. That level of dehumanization against your opponents, against the out-group, unironically makes you less human yourself. It dehumanizes the in-body, the in-group. That's how the Nazis operate too. That's precisely how this shit works.
That this is what our world has come to. And I'm upset, I'm hurt, I'm angry, but it just makes me now show even more of why I need to keep doing the work that I'm doing and why we all need to keep standing up to this. And I really hope for a world and a day when we can all be in peace and we can all have conversations and learn from each other. But I'm so disheartened about what happened.
Thank you for your work. You're literally radiating bad vibes. Yeah, I mean, it makes so much sense. God, I just, like, all these people are so lame, dude. All these people are so lame. It's so funny. I'm gonna run this part back again though.
I'm just trying to understand what you're protesting. For some reason, no one from your guys' team will let you guys speak. And I don't know why you guys can't speak to me. And like, this is so intimidating and scary for you guys to be standing here. I literally have...
But you went there. It's a peace rally. You went to a ceasefire rally. Around 40,000 Palestinians have been ruthlessly slaughtered. These people, these students are demanding an end to it. And you went to that rally to debate them. And when they didn't give you the content you were looking for, you started crying about how intimidating these 18-year-olds at the peace rally are. What kind of planet are we living in? Hello, baby. Please down. Who's your go, baby? You are. You're a go, baby. It is such a funny parallel to just like how Israel as a state operates. It's such a funny parallel to experience in general. The kid in the background is the one you asked if he balls immediately after seeing him. Yeah, that's a Hasanabi head right there. A lot of these are Hasanabi heads. I'm so proud of them. They're doing incredible work, dude.